Today's a big day. Are you still wondering why pentatonics? Are you wondering why in the world someone decided to teach you pentatonics before they taught you the major scale and you're upset about it? And maybe you're like me and you're very upset that why in the world would you waste all your time learning 5 boxes of these pentatonic shapes on the fretboard when you know that you're missing 2 of the notes from the major scale of which the pentatonic came from? Here's the quick answer without any flub. The reason you learn pentatonics is so that you don't hit one of the notes that do not fit into your major key. That is the answer. Now that might have went over your head, so I'm going to demonstrate it and I'm going to explain it, because personally I was pissed off my entire beginning guitar life as to why people would consistently tell me to learn pentatonics. They would tell me to learn these 5 boxes, and I did not understand the reason for it. Learning major makes sense, right? If you learn the major, you understand diatonic chords. You understand where your major chords are, your minor chords are in a key. You understand that everything sounds good. You can't do anything wrong. But why would you play pentatonics? You learn pentatonics for the one sole reason, and I don't really know of any other reason, so please comment below. You learn pentatonics so that you can play one of those other major or minor chords within your key that's not your home note, like meaning your home key. Like say if we play in the key of E, your home note, your home key is the E. There's nothing you can do wrong with that E chord. So if you play E major all over that, there is nothing you can do wrong if you play E major scale over an E chord, because the E chord is the child of mother and father E major scale. E major scale gave birth to the triad of the chord E major, right? So there's nothing that you can do wrong if you're playing mama and daddy notes for their child of triad E major chord. However, if you understand now we're playing in the key of E major and you move to the next chord, which is going to be F sharp minor, or say we move to the 3rd chord, which is going to be G sharp minor, or we move to the 4th chord, which is going to be A major, or we move to the 5th chord in the key, mind you, of E major, which is the B major, or we move down here to our C sharp minor. Any of these other chords, if they come up in your key of E major chord progression, if you play just the F sharp minor chord, you're going to hit a note that does not belong in mama and daddy E major scale. And when you hit that, the alarm goes off in your head. It sounds ugly. You're wondering why this doesn't sound right. You're going to try to make it work right. Here's the answer. Don't play the minor scale. Don't play F sharp minor scale. Play F sharp minor pentatonic. If you play pentatonic, you take out the ugly note. Let me explain this to you real quick, okay? If we were to play in the key of E, I hope the recording goes well, guys. If it's too loud, I apologize. We're not going to waste any of your time or years trying to figure out why the pentatonic. Well, we're going to do it right now, okay? So I apologize if the recording is bad. Let's turn it down maybe a little bit. Let's record an E chord real quick. Ready? Okay. I'm going to get close to a microphone, so hopefully it doesn't clip and you can hear me well. That's an E chord. If I play E major scale, mama and daddy, right? Mama and daddy chord, scale, mama and daddy scale, they gave birth to that E chord, right? There's nothing you can do that's wrong. Let's stop that. Now, maybe there were some intervals in there that they weren't the most pleasant thing to you, right? They weren't, not the choice you would have chose at that moment, because I was not even thinking. I was just playing the major scale, right? However, none of them were wrong. Some of them built tension in your ear, right? Tension's okay. You want that tension to make music, right? You build tension, you release the tension. That's good. None of those notes, though, were wrong. Now, if we were to play an F sharp minor scale, right? Because the next chord in E major, is F sharp minor. All right, if we were to play the minor scale of F sharp minor on top of that E chord, we're going to hit one note that does not fit inside of the E major scale, right? So to show you the F sharp minor, there's our F sharp minor scale. Now we can learn that all over the place, but please don't do that right now. Don't do that right now. It's going to be the worst thing you could possibly do because this is wrong, and I'll show you why this is wrong. If we play the F sharp minor scale, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right, there's one note in there that does not belong in our home key E major scale. The first one's okay. The second one's okay. The third one's okay. The fourth one's okay. The fifth one's okay. The sixth one, wrong. You are shoving a D note inside of an E major scale. This is why you learn pentatonics. It's not to not allow you to play the other two notes. It's because if you were to play the F sharp minor scale, right, inside of the key of E, you're going to hit one of these notes, the D note in particular right here, that does not fit. So if you play, let's play our E chord again, right, and let's loop it, and then let's play the F sharp minor scale, not the pentatonic, the scale. Here we go. You hear how ugly that one note is? That right there, that D. Anytime you hit that D, it's like... Now you can do your best to make it jive, right? But no matter what you do, if you land on it, I mean, I could force it into your ear, but this is why you don't do it, all right? Now, here's the thing. If I play F sharp minor pentatonic, I will eliminate that note. So if we were playing just the pentatonics of F sharp minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 octave, right? Right? We're playing only notes now that belong in the key of E. So let's do that one more time. Now again, there may have been notes that built tension, right? And there were notes that would release tension, which are okay. But if you play minor pentatonic, you're playing only notes that are already living inside of your key, E major scale, okay? Now the same thing is true if we move to any other chord, again, within the key of E. So if we went to the G sharp minor, you would want to play G sharp minor pentatonic because all those notes, right, we've eliminated two of them from the G sharp minor scale. We eliminate two to create our pentatonic. So now, because we've eliminated those two notes, we're only playing notes that belong and fit within the key of E. Now this applies true again if we move to our A major. You wouldn't want to play A major scale right here because there's going to be an ugly note if we play just the A major scale that does not belong inside the key of E. If we were to go play A major scale real quick. Oh, boom, there's the D. We cannot do this D. It does not fit into our key of E, right? Let's keep moving. That's it. So it was that ugly D again. The ugly D came back. Let's say that's why, again, we would learn how to play A major pentatonic right here, right? So I'm not going to keep going through all the chords and all the pentatonics and the major scale conversation, but do you see now why we learned pentatonics? I can't think of any other reason other than trying to play fast or because there's just less notes, right? And that there is no other huge benefit. So if I've pissed somebody off by saying that, and you're a master of guitar and you've been learning your pentatonics, and you have some other reason why you would learn pentatonics first or over learning the major scale, I'd really, actually, I know it comes off sarcastic, but I want to know why you think that I or anyone else who's new to guitar should be learning pentatonics instead of just learning their major scale, and then later on understanding how to apply and why to learn pentatonics. For me, this is the only answer I've ever come up with. Why would you want to learn pentatonics over the major scale? So that when one of those other chords within your key comes by in a chord progression, you can play all the right notes. Because if you play the pentatonic scale, you will make sure you're only hitting notes that belong and fit within the home bass key major scale. If you play the whole major scale or a whole minor scale of a chord that's other than the root chord of your key, you will be playing notes that do not fit into your key, which means it will not sound good. Please, guys, comment if you have some other answer. Like I've said, let me know why else we would learn the pentatonics. For all you guys out there that are beginning on guitar and you're wondering why are you learning pentatonics, I just gave you the answer, okay? I just gave you the answer. There is no other reason. I hope this video offends people that know better than me so that we can all learn. And read in the comments, guys. Have a great day. Be awesome at guitar.